What up everybody? Today I'm going to teach you how to juggle the 3-ball cascade. Let's go. Great, so you want to learn how to juggle. Well, first of all, throw away the other 2 balls. For now, you're only going to need 1. So you want to start off throwing the ball to the hand. Except you want to scoop the ball when you throw it. So you want to scoop it and throw it from the inside and then catch on the outside. And then scoop, throw from the inside, catch on the outside. Scoop, throw from the inside, catch on the outside. Like this. And it might seem a bit awkward at first, but you'll get the hang of it. Just practice lots and lots and lots. This is the foundational step for learning the 3-ball cascade. So make sure you get good at this. So a really good tip when learning to juggle is a ball in the wall, which basically means when you're throwing your ball, practicing juggling, that there is an imaginary wall like this. So that's just to remind yourself not to throw too much outward or too much inward, so like that, or too much outward, which could really mess things up. That's why this is such a good rule. So now that you've practiced long enough with 1 ball, you can take the other ball. So you want to do the same throw as you were doing before, except now you have 2 balls. So remember what I said about this hand goes to this point, whereas this hand goes to this point. So you see, when this ball reaches this point, that's when you throw the other ball. And when this ball reaches this point, that's when you throw this ball. So, like this. Great. The moment you've all been finally waiting for, you can go ahead and pick up that 3rd ball. Okay, so now we just do what we've been doing with 2 balls, except we throw the 3rd ball after. So boom, boom, boom. In the start, you don't have to catch that 3rd ball, because it can be pretty hard. And throwing it is the hardest part. Catching it is pretty simple. So just throw it in the start, and make sure you do from both hands. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you just keep going like this until eventually you'll feel confident enough to throw that 4th ball. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, as I said, you don't have to always catch those last few balls. You can just let them fly away, and just soon enough, you'll feel so confident that you'll just keep going, and you won't even have to let them drop. You can just keep throwing. Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. You just learned the 3-ball cascade. Now you can juggle. first mistake a lot of people make is actually not even making any mistakes at all. Really? Yeah, that's right. People that just scroll on YouTube looking at juggling videos but never even put in the work to even try and juggle because they just can't be bothered. You don't even need professional juggling balls. You could just roll up some socks or take some tennis balls. You just have to start practicing, and then it's going to come so easily. And then you're going to get addicted, and then you're just going to be like a master juggler. Amazing, right? So the second common mistake I usually see people doing is that I can't stress this enough, but they're just not doing this wall. Like they're throwing them too out or in, and then the next one goes out, more out, and you're just running forward, which is why often you'll see people who aren't that experienced at juggling, they just learned it pretty quickly, are often running forward. So that's why you want to remember that wall from the very start. Remember that wall with your juggling. Keep that ball in the wall. That's the rule. So the third most common mistake I see people doing is that they either rush the steps too much because they're so eager to learn the 3-ball cascade, or they just pick up 3 balls straight away and they just go everywhere. Don't do this. It's not going to go well, alright? Trust me. Instead, take your time and learn each step on its own. Don't just rush to the next 3 balls. It's going to take time. In fact, it might take a long time. But if you want to learn it the proper way, be smart and just learn it the right way. Another really common mistake I see beginners making is that their elbows are wide out like this. And it just looks like a monkey scratching his armpits or something, because this is how they're juggling. And it looks ridiculous. But that's how they learnt it, so they can't really go back to this. So really what you want to do is you want to be juggling with your elbows close to your body, not like this. So now that you've learned how to juggle the 3-ball cascade, it'll open a whole new world of other possibilities of tricks and all sorts of things. I'll have videos on that soon. Stay tuned and make sure you subscribe. Happy juggling.